What's up, folks? I'm over here at that brush that I did, that I cut a coyote and a coon in last year. And of course, yesterday right up there is where I caught that possum that I had to let go. There is another one. It's not even the same one. I can tell it's a different leg he's in. But he's another male. So, I'm frustrated. I don't know why anybody would want these things alive and around their house, but it's beyond me. But I'm gonna get this guy out of here. And let him go and get this rebuilt. He's got it pretty destroyed, and so for the back, he's got all the sides and everything literally destroyed. So, possum number 14 had nothing up there but a bunch of dang leaves on top of my trap, because last night we had a bad storm. It was really windy and blowing hard rain. It ain't too muddy. Didn't rain too much, but boy, it rained hard and it blew. And we had 80-mile-an-hour winds. So, I'm guessing he got in it after that. But I'm going to get this remade. Of course, there's leaves everywhere. They're going to be on top of my trap bed. This wind has been terrible yesterday. Of course, you heard in my video probably. But this is all I got for you today. I'm going to get this rebuilt. And let it warm up today. And I might put in a couple more sets today. But that's all I got for you. Sorry. With that storm and everything. And the night before, it was so windy all night long. We probably had 65-mile-an-hour winds all day. 2 days in a row and all night. But after the storm hit last night, the winds got better, so it's barely blowing now. It ain't too bad, but I'm sure stuff wasn't moving in that. So, all right, thanks, folks. I'm gonna get off here and get this done. Thanks. Hit that subscribe button if you ain't subscribing. Thank you. Leave me a comment. What's up, folks? I thought I'd bring you the remake back here. Just had to rebuild the sides, put the trap back in, did some blocking. Way back there in the back, there's a big deep hole. I did a little trick here. You see the peat moss? That's all dirt on top of my trap. So I did this. I seen this on a guy's video that I subscribed to, and he subscribes to me. Al's Outdoor, capital A, capital L, small s, Outdoors. Pretty good guy. He's a real badass. He tracks into places over 2 miles and runs his trap line on foot so he don't disturb the farmer's stuff, which is a pretty good guy in my book. A lot of people had a lot to learn, but check Al out. Al's Outdoors, and pretty good guy. He did this in the snow. He went to check his traps. Snowed that night. Really couldn't see where it was, so right in front of his trap he threw out peat moss all over the top of the snow and threw in some eye appeal. Of course, you can see the dirt is totally different colored than the peat moss. So you know what, I don't have no snow, but right out in front of that, I thought I'd throw some eye appeal in like he did. Thanks, Al. Pretty good trick, especially in the snow. But that's my remake. I took the possum over here. He's taking a nap down in there. He's still alive. He's just napping. But that's my remake. I'm gonna get home and figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a couple more sets in. But I got that done. I'm gonna head on down the road. Hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment. And Owl's Outdoors, go check him out. Pretty good guy. But and also check out my brother from another mother. He's up in Nebraska. He's at streeterboyz.com, and that has an S on the end of boy, a Z on the end of boys. streeterboyz Outdoors. Pretty good guy. Go check him out and subscribe to him. He does quite a bit of stuff. He's been kicking butt lately. He's got a bobcat, coyote, a bunch of coons. Pretty good footage of a bunch of turkeys surrounding the bobcat out in the middle of the field that's caught in a trap. It's pretty amazing. I never thought turkeys would do that, but they're like, I'm gonna kick you when you're down. So it's pretty cool footage, but go check him out. Thanks, folks. Leave me a comment and follow these two people. Thanks. What's up, folks? I'm over here at my dirt mound set where I caught that coyote. The other day I didn't do a video on it. I opened it up into a type of walkthrough set. I opened up the back of it because he kept digging that backside out. So I dug it open pretty much just like that. Well, last night he came over here, and for some people, I always hear people say, well, they won't step on humps. They won't step on dirt clods. Right there. There's one there, and there's one there. That was dirt that was mounded up right there. He stepped on it twice. He wouldn't commit to go up inside there, it looks like. But and you can't see it now because I done remade this. There was a print there, and there's a print there. Can't see it now because I put a blind set right in there on the second print. But he did see there's a little hump there. You probably can't tell. Right there, it's humped up across there. He stepped on top of that hump. He went right down inside of there. And right there, I had a turd. He kicked it way down here, which was that one. So I put that turd, that's his turd. That's the female's turds. My trap is between the turds and that dirt clod. But where that dirt clod is, he stepped right there. That's where the turd was, and he kicked it out of the way. So I put a dirt clod down in his trap, in his footprint. Those darker ones there, he hangs to the right. Everywhere I've looked, he hangs to the right. So I hung this trap here over to the right, and hoping he'll come down in there again. But he's hanging to the right. He hung to the right and kind of stepped up on the embankment right there, which I've never seen him do. This coyote's smart. He has outwitted me, and I guarantee it's from 3 years ago I ran into him. He outwitted me then, and he's still doing it. He's a big boy, but I got a blind set in there. And then I got a set in there. On each side of this trap, I put 2 small 1/2-inch rebar holes, one going in the embankment to the left and one into the right. But the rain last night's filled them up. So I'm going to redo those. Put one lure in one side and a lure in the other, and some and urine down in the hole. It's just going to be a small hole where they can walk through. He's got to go up in there. He's got to. And I'm hoping I can trick him with that blind set way up there at the top to walk down in there or walk up in there, one of the two. And I'm going to get that sucker. I got a blind set in over there by the pond going down this trail. Still no luck on it. So if I have to, I'll stick another blind set in down here, right about there where his print is. I'll stick a blind set in there because he ain't wanting to go up in there. So I'll stick a blind set in here and see if I can nab him. So I just thought I'd show you guys that. It went from a dirt mound set to a walkthrough set. I did catch a dog 2 years ago in a walkthrough set just like this. And he walked right through it and I nabbed him. But a domestic dog, that is. So, but I'm going to try her out. Got one more trap in there. If that don't work, I'm going to throw another one in down here. I'll gang set this area and see if I can get him. But I'm going to get these 2 holes in and get the bait and lures in there. And maybe get on to another one. Later, folks.